Brandon Peters show may contain explicit language and detailed plot points. For more information on the show, stay tuned to the end of the episode.
Happy 4K BLUsday, brought to you by whysoblu.com. Good to be back this week after a week off from the show, and I can't remember how many weeks off from 4K BLUsday, but I got some cool stuff in store for you today. So let's just get right to it here. First up, I have from Paramount. I have a comedy movie from the early 2000s that I really like quite a bit. It's called Rat Race. It's got a pretty stellar comedic cast. This is one of Cuba Gooding's best movies post winning the Oscar. But, I mean, it's got John Lovitz, it's got Rowan Atkinson, Breckin Meyer, John Cleese, just, you name it, people. Amy Smart is in this movie. Such a fun movie. They just pretty much, I think, did a HD transfer and put their old DVD bonus features on it. But cool to finally have. This was on my Blu-ray wish list many years back, and it's finally here, so that's pretty darn cool. Next up, I have a couple of Scream Factory ones, some slashers I love, featuring the Tom Hanks debut film, He Knows You're Alone, which is pretty awesome to finally have. This was another early Brandon's wish list title. As you see here, this is one of those early 80s Halloween knockoffs. So this is one of the better ones. I think it gets a lot right with it. It's really fun. The transfer's good. It's a new transfer. It's a 2K scan from the Inner Positive. It's got plenty of cool interviews on here. They didn't get Tom Hanks, but Justin Beam told me he tried, and it just didn't work out in the end. I think it was because he ended up being part of the inauguration stuff, so he had to decline, but this is a really cool release. It's the best release ever of He Knows You're Alone, and I'm really happy it's here. If you're a slasher fan, you haven't seen it, check this one out, blind by it. You'll notice the opening scene of Scream 2 is a take off of He Knows You're Alone. Fun factoid. The other one is Eyes of a Stranger, one I'm not as big on, but does feature an early Jennifer Jason Leigh performance. It's kind of a rapey type movie, so it might not be for everybody. This comes from the same set that they've been slowly putting ones out from. Also, I don't have it yet, but The Hand was in this horror set that I showed on one of these previous 4K BLUsdays. They're almost, I think they have Dr. Giggles and Deadly Friend left to put out from that, but Eyes of a Stranger now on Blu-ray. Next for Blu-ray, which I will be reviewing as soon as I have a chance to watch it. It's from Lionsgate. It's called The Courier with Benedict Cumberbatch. It's a spy movie. I don't know much more than that about it, but I'm kind of, I like spy stuff, whether they be as outrageous as a Bond, a Bourne, or Mission Impossible, or they be downright, Spy Who Came In From the Cold, or the one that Spielberg and the Coen brothers did, Bridge of Spies. But yeah, this is a movie I'm looking kind of forward to check out. I didn't know much about, but hey, the surprise, could just be meh, but it's a spy movie. I'll dig it. Next, I have the Steelbook of The Sting 4K Ultra HD. This came out a couple weeks back, along with Animal House. I don't have Animal House yet, but it's the 4K Ultra HD debut of the film. Got a nice little Steelbook. There's Redford, and we'll show you Newman on the other side. There we go. Pretty cool. The Sting is just, oh man, every time you watch The Sting, you remember, oh yeah, The Sting's kind of a badass movie. It's really good. It's one of the best we have, and I don't think we talk about it much, but hey, it made the 4K jump and feels early on, so pretty excited to have this. And lastly, on the disc side of things today, I have from Arrow Video, Django 4K Ultra HD. They have had like so much trouble putting out Django on Blu-ray because there was a rights issue, distribution rights issue with, I believe it was Blue Underground or something like that, and it would come out and it would get pulled, and some people had it, some people don't. Some would get their pre-order canceled, but I feel like, they're like, all right, screw you, we'll put on 4K Ultra HD. I bet you don't have those rights. So I don't know. The minute this got listed, I snatched it up because I'm like, you gotta grab it. This is their deluxe set. It comes with a poster, a dual-sided poster. Let me open this up. It's really cool. Sergio Corbucci's masterpiece, which also launched the career of international superstar Franco Nero. You got that. Django. And Django. So it's like two cool-ass posters. You're like, well, I don't know which side I want to put up. But hey, you get the option. It also comes with a nice book here featuring lots of colored pictures, an essay, just, top of the line stuff. I love it. Then there's the regular disc here. It's got this is a postcard I got. This one. You get lobby cards in here. I guess I can show you all of them. So I have watched this one, and it looks gorgeous. The 4K Ultra HD of this is just stunning. Like, you won't believe it when you see it. They really put in the work to it, and it looks magnificent. Postcards. All right. Got one more left. There is Mr. Nero smoking a cigar. So, very much one of the best spaghetti westerns there are. You get it on 4K Ultra HD, and as a bonus, on regular Blu-ray, you get another Franco Nero western, Texas Adios, which Arrow has included with this movie, I think, every time they put it out. But this is a high recommend, already a contender for best of the year. It's magnificent. Got a new interview with Franco Nero on it, all sorts of stuff. You're gonna love it. You like westerns, you like classic Italian cinema, just Django. Yes, the D is silent, but this is awesome. That's it for the disc. I do have some new Eaglemoss stuff. If you guys like my Eaglemoss Doctor Who things, get ready for a reflection in here. But this Third Doctor Companion set from them, which features Mike Benton, or Sergeant Benton, Joe Grant, the Brigadier, and the Third Doctor in his pose. And this came out, this was actually, my wife pre-ordered this for me for an Xmas gift, and it didn't come till like a week or two ago. Finally came. This was like November. This went up for pre-order, and here in the States, it took forever for Eaglemoss to get. Finally, it's here, and we have it. I was really happy to have a Joe Grant and a Brigadier from Eaglemoss. This is their third time they put out a Third Doctor. Aikido pose and all. But yeah, very cool set. I love these. And I have one more, which this one didn't take as long to wait for. It was a pre-order from back in like March, but it is the fifth Doctor Companion set from Castrovalva. Featured Peter Davison as the Doctor, Matthew Waterhouse as Adric, Sarah Sutton as Nyssa, and Janet Fielding as Tegan Jovanka. As you can see, this is like an iconic looking crew. Now, this is weird because it's from Castrovalva, and so it's right after the regeneration of the fourth Doctor, Goat Tom Baker. So he's in his clothes. Interesting choice, because there was other Davison attire that could have been used that was more Davison Doctor, fifth Doctor, but what are you gonna do? What can you do? All right. Well, that's everything for today on 4K BLUsday. Thanks for tuning in. I always appreciate it. I love your comments. I like everything. I also, you can follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram at Brandon4KUHD. The Instagram page, I do post pictures of things as I get them, and sometimes I post pictures of stuff that I don't do on here, as I might have forgot or just too much time went by. So definitely check those out. If you're a distributor and you'd like to see your stuff showcased on here, hit me up, mail at thebrandonpetershow.com or naptownnerd@gmail.com. Find me on social media, as I mentioned, at Brandon4KUHD. There's more from the Brandon Peters Show this week, including tomorrow's premiere of Old Teen Show with Jessica Alsman. Yeah, Old Space Show now became Old Teen Show for a bit because I wanted to talk about a forgotten youth drama, The Heights, from 1992, starring Jamie Walters. This is an interesting one to check out. The fun thing, I'll spoil this a little bit, could not find the first episode to watch anywhere, so we found like a 6-minute clip. We have a synopsis. We have to go off that so we give a little background on the show and stuff. We have a lot of fun, but I'm really excited to do this endeavor with Jessica, and I hope you like it too. That's tomorrow. So until then, or next time here, always remember to keep the positivity in your online film chatter.
Thank you for listening. The Brandon Peters Show is a Creative Zombie Studios production. Produced by Brad Shoemaker and Brandon Peters. Written and edited by Brandon Peters. Announcer vocals by Jessica Alsman. Theme song by Metavari. Web design and show art by Brad Shoemaker with Brandon Peters. All music and clips featured in the episode are property of their respective studios, and no infringement is intended. Additional information on this and other episodes at BrandonPetersShow.com. For any inquiries, press opportunities, or sponsorship, contact mail at BrandonPetersShow.com. The show is available on Apple Music, Spotify, or anywhere podcasts are found.